So, what am I really talking about when I mention competition? And how can you measure it? For any keyword, there can only be 10 results on the first page. To get traffic from that keyword, you need to get your site into the top 10 results. Ideally, you want to reach the number 1 position. There are literally billions of different search terms that people use on Google every day. In your niche, there are tens of thousands of words that you could target. Out of these, there are probably a few hundred with decent traffic. Most of your competitors have a very narrow view of these keywords. They rely on the Google AdWords tool for inspiration. But that tool is only able to find very closely related keywords. For instance, if you type in a search term like buy shoes online, the AdWords tool will suggest keyword phrases that include these 3 words. You'll see results like buy cheap shoes online, where to buy shoes online, and buy shoes online free shipping. There are 2 problems with these results. First, you're missing out on a lot of search phrases that use different words. There are lots of ways a person might search for the same information. They might type discount shoe store, footwear store, compare shoe prices, or even sneakers shop. If you only use suggestions from the AdWords tool, you'd miss all of these variations. But the most serious problem is that all of your competitors see the same list of keywords. So they pick the same keywords and enter into an SEO war over them. That's why some of the keywords on your list will be flooded with tough competition, while other keywords are neglected. In the earlier webinars in this series, I showed you how proper keyword research can help you find the keywords that your competitors have missed. I showed you how to analyze these words for commercial intent. You learned to detect the words that would send low quality traffic, people with no intention to buy anything. And I taught you how to recognize the keywords that would lead to high conversions and income, even if the traffic levels are lower. If you've been following along, you should have a great collection of keywords by now. Before you start building content and fighting for rankings, you need to check the strength of your competitors. When you know this, you can pick the best keywords for fast results. There are 2 factors to consider. First, how much competition is there in total? In other words, how many other sites are trying to rank for the same keyword? Thanks to Google's semantic search feature, many of the sites that appear for a search don't contain the exact keyword on the page. They may contain related phrases or synonyms. But when we look for real competition, we're really looking for pages that are actively targeting the same keywords. As a side note, that's why long tail keywords are harder to rank for these days. Semantic search has made every keyword more competitive.